Good morning. My name is Juan Gomez, host of the famous art show. This is a concept that started with a phone call, ironically enough, with Dave Holtzman of the Market Galleries at the JCC of his galleries, the Holtzman Galleries, that started all of this interest in art. It dawned on me, there's a lot of people out there that have a misconception of what art is, and it's not everybody, but a majority, I would suppose. I'm just speculating. I'm just talking here. We have to be dead to be alive. Why aren't we famous now? I'm saying, and I'm going to educate everyone here that's watching, we work hard in this visual thing. It's not your uncle, your cousin that did it, your mom that was drawing. We're actual professionals here educating the world of our visual language. I don't like to use art talk too much, but it has to communicate with people of that elaborate nature and that arena of curatorial, museum, all that good stuff. But at the same time, the concept is totally misconceived. I love this platform of Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, however you do it. It's a great way of communicating to the majority of the public that's out there watching this, okay? Welcome, everyone who's watching now from whatever part of the world you are, in the States, however. I see Oscar here. How you doing, Oscar? Leslie, how you doing, Leslie? If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. But right now it's an informative show about being famous, being alive, and having that misconception of introducing the public, as we all do, outside of the museum and bringing artwork to your home. This is a very, very important thing because you have to support the artists out there. And there are many that do, don't get me wrong, but there are many that don't know. Right now, I have a few pieces here which I'm going to share with you, okay? I'm going to show you a sketchbook of mine. I draw almost every day. It's a compulsory habit. Rather do that than drugs, right? I mean, God, it's something that's in my blood. Here's this drawing. Here's a drawing of a sketchbook in one of my sketchbooks right now. I'm trying to get this all together. It's a little sample of what I do. That's just a sketch. I just love drawing. I mean, obviously, and you see the drawing of a very nice lady I know. But in the back, you see in the in the background, you see those crazy designs, and you look behind me. There's a painting that's not quite finished. That's actually based on that. But that's a concept I've been working on for the past 25 years. Okay, it's a language of poetry, but with visual poetry here. We're not dealing with the literary aspect of it. Here's another one of one of my favorite singers out there. I like Lady Gaga, so I drew her, so what? I mean, God. But with my crazy designs and everything, you know, sorry for my angles because I'm new to this live thing, and this is first time I do Facebook Live. Actually showing my face in my artwork. Ew, man, I have to work on that. But anyway, if there's any questions you have about art and life, I'm here to answer them if you care to. If not, just hear me out. I am a living famous artist, period. I'm recording all of these events online, and I'm expressing to the public what an artist does, how an artist do it. Everybody knows what artists. Everybody has an idea because as kids we were scribbling in kindergarten with crayons and and just putting these wonderful expressions, our moods. But now I'm an adult, and I actually created a more structured and how can I put it? Structured and concise way of what that child did many years ago. That child is still alive in me, but I restricted myself to unrestrict myself, if that makes any sense. I mean, we have all of this energy that we put out daily. I mean, daily. And the best way we can express it is in a piece of paper. Sometimes we're angry, sometimes we're happy. You know, we're renowned to copy, but art is more of an expression from the inner soul. And that's what I express here in these drawings. I mean, I express the person to copy or whatever, and also I put my hieroglyphs or my graffiti, my signature, which goes in there. Oscar's got a question. What really caused you to choose art as an expression in life? Primarily, I just like to draw, Oscar. But for as long as I knew, I've always had this innate feeling to be an artist. I just did it. I was born with a pencil. I have no idea. I mean, when you're an artist, you just know. It's like a singer and an actor or a musician. They just know. You know, it's not something that sometimes later on in life you'll reveal these talents of yours, or you'll just know early on. I'm just one of those that got these things early on in life, where I was inspired to put this together and make sense of this language that I'm creating and showing the world. Here's another image. Oh, the anecdote in your life. That hot is gone. Well, it's not an anecdote. I mean, it's going well, but I'm like everybody else. I'm the regular guy. I'm paying bills. I'm actually actively putting a crew of artists in a ship, and we're sailing to show the world our imagery and say, hey, we exist. You know, you got social media platform is a great form of communication to actually show this. In fact, here's another drawing from my book. You know, these are things that I commonly express my insanity, sanity, whatever you call it, whatever's inside of me. I'll tell you, here's a friend of mine, Rafael Tiberino, who I met like years ago. I was like 13 years old. I literally started speaking in Spanish with him. I said, ¿Cómo está, amigo? ¿Entiende español? He's like, oh. I don't speak Spanish because he looks Spanish, but he's black and Italian. His mother is black, his father's Italian. And I've been really pursuing his work for a lot of time. I actually seen the development of his work from childhood to now, which is quite fascinating. The guy created an amazing language that till this day, I'm like, wow, I'm really impressed by it. It impresses me to actually be inspired to do my own work from his creative mind. Here's one that he's done that I reframed for him. See right here? I don't know if you can see it. There it is. And you'll see a demon playing a violin, and I mean, it's very, very interesting. But he does so many of these. I'm like, jeepers, creepers. I ask myself, how do you do it? But then again, people ask me, how do I do it? And that's a question for the artist and the viewer. I mean, this right here is a piece that was in an exhibition, the last one, where he had it framed not so well and not so shabby, so it broke. So I offered to replace the frame, so I did so. And that's the history of this very spiritual piece here. Whoop, the light went out. All right, we're going on low light here. Sorry, folks. I didn't charge that battery, but it doesn't matter. Over here is a completed painting of the series you see back there of my concept that I've been working on for I don't know, about 25 odd years. And this one's called Red Lips. Look at the size of her lips, and they're red. And you got that disturbing looking individual here, which is probably a self-portrait of my madness and my desire of what I don't have in life right now. You know, being single and an artist is quite common or uncommon, so, you know, hello, such is life. But my abilities are not limited to that. I'm not going to be a narcissist. I'm not going to self-praise. What the hell is that? You know, what's the point of it? This experiment right here, I'm really gracious and glad that you're here with me, listening to my artist mind. Here's another drawing I did, which is an old drawing. It's called Blind Wish. It's an original, and you know, I've exhibited this piece so many times, and I had so many people look at it, but you know, I need to find a home for it. But everybody is, I find it from my experience, the audience, they're kind of reluctant, or they just don't know what I do, and I don't know if it fits their lifestyle or their way of thinking or their aesthetic, or just something that doesn't appeal to them. I don't care, but that's what I do as an artist. I'd like to thank everybody. Richard Shift, Oscar, thank you, from Texas. Nikki, thank you. Nikki Taylor, one of my teachers in Fairhill, that was here. I'm going to keep this brief and short. I appreciate your patience in listening to my rant here, but I'm really talking about art and artists, and you know, support the artists out there. We are important, more than you think. Right now, what I'm recording here is to express a message and say, I'm already famous. Get away from that thing where you gotta die and become a famous artist. That's a myth. I've sold work. I've made money, lost money. I mean, right now is all about, we're living in an era where communication is plus. Please come out to this current show that I'm promoting right now at UpperDarby ArtGallery called The Famous Art Show, which is a concept where in modern day area, we are famous, no matter what. We're doing this. We're actually not doing the one piece of our lifetime and then showing, then, you know, it's like the singles in an album. You got a one-hit wonder, then you never hear about that musician or artist ever again for some reason. Because, you know, they had the talent, doesn't mean that they are that. But then again, that's open to this, you know, open to dispute or whatever. But thank you for listening, everyone. I'm signing off. Thank you so much. You have a great day. Until the next video. Bye-bye. Good night, good day, good morning, wherever you are. I love you guys. You're awesome. Bye-bye.